MPA to me is a sense of community that I've never experienced anywhere else.
I think having been in Mounds Park from kindergarten to 8th grade has really given me a chance to bond with a lot of the other kids in my grade. I mean, you could make the excuse that everyone knows everything about everyone, which may not be a good thing in all cases, but at this school, I think it's a really good thing because we all understand each other a lot better.
A community is not defined by how narrowly everyone is close together, but rather how inclusive it is of everyone who's in it. And Mounds Park does a great job of really opening your heart.
When I first came to MPA, I was really terrified. Not terrified of people per se, but a little bit terrified of social interaction. And I think being around just a really nice core group of people every year, year after year, really made me come out of my shell and never be afraid of who I wanted to be.
It really doesn't matter who you are, and you're not defined by what you do here as much as by what you accomplish. You can take whatever classes you want and be involved in whatever activities you want, and it doesn't define you here. Like, you're not put in a box.
The classes here encourage everyone to speak their opinions, because you can't have a wrong opinion.
The teachers are really nice, and there's many friends, and all the kids are really nice, and I think it's great here.
I think one of the values of MPA is that they have inclusion. So if someone wants to play with you, you're encouraged to say yes, and I see that happen all the time in the playground.
There's actually quite a bit of interaction between the middle schoolers, upper schoolers, and the lower schoolers, which was actually a concerning point to me when we looked at the school, that there were children of different ages roaming around the halls together. And this has turned out to be one of the most pleasant surprises. It's really a nice interaction.
Here at MPA, I was, in my senior year, I was forced to take lunch during their period, and so I would sit at a table near the second graders and didn't even think I liked kids. I thought they were annoying and loud. But by the end of the year, all those kids were my friends, and it was the last days of the year and having a line of kids, and I remember signing the yearbook.
That scene with the Mother May I, that just gets to me every time.
The teachers here really inspired me to feel like I could go out and be the change I wanted to see in the world. I really felt like they believed in me, and they believed that if I continued to follow my passions and what I loved, that I could be a better person and bring that better person out into the world and make the world a better place.
No es bistec a la parrilla, sino otra comida.
When I started teaching here 10 years ago, I walked into my first class and taught it. And it was very different from teaching in a public school because I only had 15 kids and I was used to teaching 40. And after that first lesson, and some of it went well and some of it didn't, every student got up and thanked me on their way out the door. And I thought, where have I landed? It was like Dorothy and Oz.
I do think that the small class sizes and the fact that we had teachers that really looked at us as individuals, and the fact that we had lots of hands-on, lots of in-group discussions, it was the kind of thing that really showed me that I was important and that I could make a difference. And so it's something that I've kept with me the whole time and helped other young people realize that they have a voice too.
For me, it's been to kind of uphold an idea of always selfishly taking away what people can provide for you and then selflessly giving it back.
The respect that you see in the classroom is less about authority and subjective figure and more about mutual respect and love for learning.